Bienvenue. Je m'appelle Sloan Clark, the reference librarian here at Allen University. Welcome to French language. This is a LibGuide that I did on the French language. For the French language is a beautiful language. It's a language of love, diplomacy, and science. And we have French 101 and French 102 here at Allen University that you can partake in. The LibGuide just gives an overview about the French language, and I'm just going to do an overview of what I have put together here in the LibGuide. We have library quick links. We have these are links you can go to if you want some more information about the library staff or the equipment or the resources that we have available. For French students, we have the French word of the day. Every day there's a different French word that you can practice. My contact information is here, Sloan Clark, and also the French 101, 102 information about the syllabus. The French online databases, we have that available, BBC Ma France, Duolingo, and Verbix. These are different online resources that you can use to help you with your French language. If you are upper level and you can read French, here we have some RSS feeds of different articles. There's a daily RSS feed that comes up, and it gives you information about the French language. French Quick Fix. You can download, listen to MP3 recordings of simple French phrases. You can take that along with you on your smartphone. If you are brave enough or bold enough, you can go to France and study in France. This is some information about a great way to learn the culture and language as you live in France. You can teach English in France. I was able to go to your French class this year and talk about working in France as a language assistant. Books and textbooks. We have quite a few books here at Flipper Library. Your textbook may or may not be this one. It may have changed, but these are the textbooks that we've used here at Allen University. We have some books that you can check out: Developing Writing Skills in French, French Grammar, etc. And we also have the location where you can find French books. Current French books available online. A lot of people prefer to use books that are online instead of the textbook, or maybe you want to use something that's supplemental to what your teacher has given you. That will be ebooks. Now we have thousands and thousands of ebooks at Allen University. It's just a matter of logging in and finding something that interests you. There's Project Gutenberg, which has been around a while. It's a 24-hour library. Project Gutenberg has free books that you can access online. All in all, it's free, and it may or may not be something that you may be interested in, but you peruse that and look through that, you might find something of interest. Books or printed books. So this is debate of whether you should use ebooks or use printed books. That's something you might want to look at as well. And some other free ebooks websites. Now you can use this not only for your French class, but any class that you're taking that will help you to pass your classes and maybe to gain some new knowledge. Association career. Let's say you want to get really involved in the French language. Local French associations. We have the Alliance Française here in Columbia. We have French teachers here in Columbia, South Carolina. There are teachers. Your teacher can be a resource as well. Maybe you all can do some tutoring sessions after class. The best way to learn French is to speak French. The best way to learn any language is to speak the language. You may not have the opportunity to go to France or some other French-speaking country. You can practice here in Columbia with different associations here. I also had an article here about famous African Americans who speak second languages. There's been a myth that African Americans cannot speak second language. That is not true. Gullah is a second language. Also, I've learned Spanish, and I can also speak Mandarin, and I'm an African American librarian. So do not believe the myth that African Americans cannot speak a second language. We can. In some educational quarters, they're saying the Ebonics that we speak is a second dialect and language as well. So you can not only learn a second language, you can learn 3 languages. Videos. I have some videos of why learn French. Why is it important to learn French? French has been around for thousands of years. Many African countries, they have French as the official language. Haiti is a French-speaking country. There are a lot of people in the African diaspora that speak French. If you go to New Orleans, they have a French culture there. There's a French culture in Quebec and Montreal, Canada. The French have been colonizers, so their language has spread all over the United States and all over the North America. And the past couple months, you may have heard about New Orleans, and New Orleans has the Mardi Gras. Unfortunately, Mardi Gras has been tainted because of COVID, but Mardi Gras has always been a cultural festival for the Creoles, and Creoles are French-speaking people as well. So there's a lot of French influence even here in South Carolina. So if you get a chance, you can just look at these videos about the French culture and the language. Serena Williams here speaks French. A lot of our black celebrities speak French. So there might be something of interest for you here. French grammar. That's very important to learn the grammar in the language. Just like you learn English grammar, you're going to have to learn French grammar. There's a grammar check. So if you ever do any grammar papers or write anything for your instructor, you might want to use an online text corrector. French listening practice. Work on your French listening and comprehension. Short French reading exercises. So like if you do maybe you're stronger in reading than versus you're strong in speaking, that these are ways that you can improve your deficiencies in the language. So Alliance Française Conversation Group, I invited the Alliance Française and Conversation Group to our Mardi Gras event that we had back in February. Some of you may or may not have attended, but that was for Mardi Gras, and it was Fat Tuesday, and we were able to have a king cake, in which everyone partook in and enjoyed. So that's part of the French culture as well, and I'd like to thank Alliance Française for attending that. So these are just some resources that I put together for the French language classes. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or contact me at Allen University Flipper Library. Have a good day. Au revoir.